Hi, I'm Nancy with Factory Direct Crafts, and today we're going to be making bath fizzies. You're going to need quite a few supplies today, and let's just start listing down the ingredients for the bath fizzies first. First thing is a half of a cup of citric acid, and then 1 cup baking soda, 3/4 cup cornstarch, 1/4 cup organic sugar. Then you're going to need a flour sifter, in a bowl and a metal spoon. You're going to need 3 ice cube trays, the kind that are real bendable and you can pop the things out. You're going to need a spray bottle with some food coloring of your choice, some essential oils if you want them to smell, and those are the kind that go into soap. You're going to need a little bowl or something to mix your stuff in, and I think we're ready. Now we're going to start. I've got my sifter, and I've already combined my first 3 ingredients, the citric acid, the baking soda, and the cornstarch, in this bowl, but I need to run them through a flour sifter because you want this really fine. You don't want any lumps in this stuff. And so, I'll tell you, if it looks strange to you, I'm only doing a half of a batch, so that's why it doesn't look like I have as much as what I've told you to use. Okay, so there's my first 3 ingredients. Now I take my organic sugar and I'm going to just throw that in because it wouldn't have went through the sifter. So let's stir that around a little bit. Now I'm going to have a filled bottle, little spray bottle, with water and food coloring. So you got to decide what color you want your fizzies to be. I wanted mine to be kind of a pink, and so I used red, and I put in like 10 drops in this little bottle. It takes quite a bit to get at least for the red to turn pink. It took quite a bit because you just lightly spray this water in, and so it doesn't get a lot of the food coloring in. Okay, so now is the time we start to stir this in, and it's important that you keep stirring and that you just spray lightly. Can you see that? It's just a light mist, and then you keep it moving, and you gotta watch very carefully at this point because you don't want it to start fizzing. You want it just to get damp enough so it starts clinging together, okay? Because what we're going to do is pack them into the silicone ice cube tray. Now let's see how this is looking. Boy, that's getting pretty close there. I'll just do just a little bit more. Okay. Let me feel it. And I think I'm good here. Okay, now I'm going to use the oil, and this is going to be my fragrance. Now, you wouldn't have to have this, but it is kind of nice. And we're only going to do, depends on how smelly you want it to be. But in a full batch, you do 10 drops. But like I said, I'm only doing half of the batch here, so I could get this done a little quicker for you. Okay. Now we'll see if it's packable yet. Gonna fill one. Oh yeah, this looks good. And just pack it in there hard. And it's gonna take you, you're gonna have to let it dry 24 hours. It takes quite a while for it to dry. So then you just pack it in. Try to get them level. And I also found that the color kind of lightens too as it dries. Just for your information, so you kind of know what you're working with. But these really turned out good, and they really work. They fizz up nice. It's a fun little thing. It'd be a fun Mother's Day gift or whatever to make. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're just going to pack these in tight. And I would go back and kind of clean these edges really good because the shape that these are, that's how they're going to end up when they dry. Okay? And there you go. And they just pop out real easy. But like I said, wait a whole day before you try to do that. There you go. I hope you have fun making this. It'll be a nice gift.